just called the phone lady and synchronized my watch. There's precisely 11 seconds to go.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
The hills are alive. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen and my fellow alcoholics, for the first time since I had my wallet stolen, I'm going to the strip. Not to strip. I can do that right now. Fancy new jacket, by the way. I'm going to the Las Vegas Strip. Shady underbelly of the world. No. But yeah. Well, yes, but no. Yeah, heading there just for my annual trip to go there. This time I'm going straight to the Sphere. Go see that, then walk down to MGM, and then call it a night. Hopefully this time, while keeping my wallet in my fancy new coat, should be a bit better about, not losing everything. Sorry, still not mad about it. Because I was never, ever not mad about it. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm leaving. There we go. So this time I decided to start at the Sphere. And then from there, walk south. I picked a great time to start talking. Also, what I didn't realize, and the Uber driver mentioned to me, is that there is apparently a concert here tonight. So this is going to be pretty busy. It's weird having a curved screen behind me, but what it actually reminds me up close is the old dot matrix printing out stuff, if that makes sense. Like some of the old dot laser printers. Of course, it's hard to see what it's actually showing now that it's this close. But yeah, you can actually see, yeah, it's just a bunch of dots. So it does use the old laser dot point system. But yeah, apparently there's a DJ tonight. Was it AYMAA or something like that? Amia. But yeah, a lot of people who looks like if they're not already on ecstasy, they might be taking some tonight. But yeah. Also, I didn't think about, now that you live over here, you're gonna have constant lights on. Anyways, there's Mr. Smiley Face in his woolly winter jumper. But yeah, a lot of beautiful people out tonight. Anyways, I've been to the Sphere, and I can't escape airplanes apparently. Didn't know they had Dunkins here. One of the few things with a hole here that it's safe to touch. Ha. Caesar giving directions to a better casino. Somewhere over there. I still have the Razer, what is that system they call it? Where they borrowed the Ouya's OS so they can have their own game distribution system. Oh yeah, here's a Razer store. Didn't know it was here. I didn't know this whole block thing was here. This is all new to me. I wasn't distracted by anything. Everyone else taking pictures with the giant wheel behind them. Look, I have a halo. See, I told you I was holy. Oh, that's just because I have a couple bullet holes, but still, Holy drunk. My side job. This is how I make the money. Sorry I had to learn out this way. By the way, there's still a giant naked woman over there. Walking away from the tall naked cop. Let's continue on. And I think this is where last time stopped. I got robbed in Flamingo. And not in the metaphorical way, but in the literal way. Mickey Mouse, mariachis, and those asses. crazy with those Sonoran dogs. Kind of want to get one. I'm confused. Is that why I buy socks or just the illusion of socks? Huh. Didn't know they got rid of all that stuff over there. Now there's the strip elevated. Used to be a fat burger over there. What's wrong with tradition? And that's how long it's been since I've been here. Well, I guess it just recently happened. There's the home of the Tropicana, where it used to stand. Now, future home of the, well, Oakland A's, Sacramento A's, Las Vegas A's, etc., PM. So it's currently 6 minutes till 2 o'clock. I actually got back about 12:30. I've been editing the other video, and I made a shocking discovery. I'm actually one video behind where I thought it was. Now, videos have gone out on time. That's not the issue. The issue is I thought I had another day ahead. So I actually have 4 days, I think. But yeah, back from... Oh, also I'm listening now. There's an audio issue on the last one, but it was okay because we had like 3 redundant audio recordings, so hopefully no one noticed until I mentioned it. But yeah, the strip, it's a changing. It's not the same old strip I remember when I was a kid. Actually, there was a lot more pornography on the strip, but it's interesting. You know, it's 6 foot tall naked women interesting, so all that's the same. But you know, some things never change. The more they change, though, the more they stay the same. But yeah. Anyways, but that's enough Vegas for me for a year, which is about to end anyway. So yeah, unless I'm actually going to throw down. I have a couple hundred in my wallet from Christmas. Unless I'm actually going to start throwing those down to actually gamble for long periods of time, quote unquote long. Not worth it. Unless you're here to do shows, not worth it. Actually, at the end, I didn't get much filming, but when I hit the New York, it was at the same time a bowl game, which was late bowl game, of course, ended. So there are a bunch of people in college uniforms, or college paraphernalia. Anyways, it was USC and Texas A&M. Were playing football. So, but yeah, so trying to be a bit quiet. Well, you know, especially in the hallway, I could hear like a baby screaming. So I don't want to be the reason those poor parents have to get up in the morning, get up now to soothe a teething child. So the reason I'm doing it this late, not worrying about doing it this late, rather, is that it's the next game's not till 6:30. So literally, I could sleep in till 6, basically. But yeah, so I'm not worried about having to get up any reasonable hour tomorrow, so I can actually sleep in and relax. There we go. Hopefully the camera angle didn't change. I had to move something a little bit. But anyways, let's go on to the day's shot. Now, I do have a D4, so let's see what one it chooses. Doesn't count when it hits the floor. It has to be a roll on the table. 4. 4 is 4. And again, from your side, it's left to right. So that is 1, 2, wait a minute, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Yeah. Because you're reading it like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Or left. I don't know. Let's just go with this one. Doesn't make a difference. It's either going to be 100 of one flavor or 100 another. And that one is, today's though, is, let me find the camera, 100 apples, or rather a Benjamin 100 proof apple. So a little optimistic. Again, yesterday's was surprisingly tasty for 100 proof. Pineapple's a weird flavor, in my opinion. Apple is an easier flavor to accomplish, says a man who's never had to do it. So anyways, here's the shot glass, and here's the pour. And again, much like yesterday, these guys are completely clear when it comes to alcohol. All right, here's a smell test. Apple-ish, but mostly alcohol. So, smell mostly of the strong liquid I'm about to take at 2 o'clock in the morning before going to bed after having a daiquiri. And actually just a daiquiri. I didn't have many other alcohol today. So, I'm assuming there was alcohol in the daiquiri. I think she might have skipped me on that. But if it was actually going to be, the octane stuff they call, or essentially Everclear. So, no alcohol except for 2 shots of extremely high stuff. This being the second. So, but yeah, again, Vegas is Vegas. The Strip is the Strip. Very descriptive, right? No, it's a place that can easily wear on you. Like, even halfway through, I'm like, what am I going to film? What is there here? It's all people out, either mingling with each other, having fun, or fucking lost their life. So, it's an interesting town. Again, back to that dichotomy I used yesterday. It's a thing of many, many dichotomies. Here's to the yin and yang of all things. How about that? Here's to both the good and the bad, but coming out not on top. Even among the good or the bad, the depressing, the happy, the sad, that we remember one thing. We are human, and there will be better days ahead. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that was rougher than yesterday. Maybe also because I haven't had much to eat towards the latter part, but ooh, and winning, I felt something go up my nose. I kind of had to force myself to be okay with that. That was fine. It went down, but there's just hellfire, desire. Anyways, I was listening to that song yesterday. But it was a lot of heat, a lot of warmth, a lot of alcohol. Now, the difference is the flavor. I was more optimistic with the apple, but the apple was more subtle. Hence, there was less flavor with it, so it was more engulfed in that fire. Oops, sorry, hit the microphone there. So, yeah, it was a lot of rush, and then it went quickly to the center of my chest and just burn warmth. This will definitely put hair on your chest, or more accurately, keep you warm at night. So, now afterwards, there is a bit of an apple taste, and I don't know why it has a bit of chocolate or caramel, sugary, anyways, to it. So, So the apple's there. It's just very shy. And the 100% alcohol is like it's an introvert with an extrovert, if you will. The introvert is there, but the extrovert's going to be the loud one, that demanding stuff, being loud enough for 2 people, as it were. So the alcohol in this scenario was much rougher, much more presentable. And the difference, the major difference is there wasn't the little peaks of flavor like there was yesterday with the pineapple. But regardless, that's actually not bad. I would mix that again with cola, soda, because that would cut into the alcohol taste of it and maybe pronounce a bit more of the apple. And again, it's a little bit of that sweet Granny Smith apple. If anything, if you know, it's not a sweet apple, but it is a apple taste. It's not tart though, but it is less sweet than say a Honey Crisp or any of the other sweeter apples. So I wonder if they actually were going for Granny Smith Or is it just a coincidence that it's a green apple on the cover? Well, because they're trying to show, $100 bills, y'all. But there's 3 left. So tomorrow, we'll see what those 3 are. I should get me a special dice because not much taste on the Burt, by the way. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, in Vegas, one thing they do sell a lot of is dice, just your basic D6. Yeah, one thing they sell a lot of in Vegas is the basic D6. So I should get a souvenir dice for the last roll because there's 3 of them and you can just roll a D6. But I need to get to bed. Also, I need to stop the recording so I don't wake any of my neighbors or the crying baby. So with 12 minutes of record time, I should end it here. So, but yeah, it's nice to walk Vegas once in a while, especially when you're not gambling. I did waste $60 at a machine, so I couldn't find any. There used to be, you can get away with a $5 table of blackjack. It was $5 a hand minimum, but now it's 15, it's 25. They know you're a gamble. So I could have sat down at, was it Planet Hollywood? They have, and it's brilliant. They have these, it's called the Pit or something like that. And it's basically all the dealers are lingerie-ish. Anyways, if nothing else, a bunny outfit without the bunny ears. If kind of that. But there's also 1 or 2 girls up dancing. So it's hard to gamble while you're staring at a full house. So, yeah, well. Anyways, that mixed analogy aside, it's time for bed. I need to go to bed. And again, not that I have to get up early, but I just don't want to risk infuriating the hotel staff and getting kicked out. So, but yeah, I'm done with Vegas for another year. Okay, that was weird. My camera just stopped working for a second and took a picture to see my angry face, I guess. I don't know. That's a nice feature. Here's a picture where we fucked you over. This is what you looked like. So I'm going to end the video here, though, again, like I was doing. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you, well, tomorrow. Bye.